What's up everybody, this is Neo Bands back with another tutorial, and in this tutorial we're going to be focusing on Shapr3D. And if you're unfamiliar with Shapr3D, it is an app that allows you to create 3D product designs on the iPad using the Apple Pencil or your stylus of choice, which I definitely recommend the Apple Pencil for the iPad. And we're going to just keep it basic with these tutorials. But before I get into today's tutorial, I do want to point out that I am somebody that is not necessarily an expert product design person. I didn't go to school for it or anything like that. My degree is actually in landscape architecture, so as far as technical drawing and things like that, I am, well versed in different aspects of it. But when it comes to product design and 3D spaces like this, I am by no means an expert. But this is something that you can use, just like I did, to bring your product ideas to life. And that's who I'm making these tutorials for people who want to bring their product ideas to life like I did. With this guy here, I call it the pop adapter. And I'll talk about more of what my products do later. But for now, all you got to know is that I'm somebody that used Shapr3D to bring my product ideas to life to a very exact degree. One is the pop adapter right there, and the other is this specialty briefcase. And that's all I'm going to say about my briefcase for right now, but it's very, very cool and very, very special as well. And this is just one version. I'll show you the other version in another video. But for this video, we're just going to start with how to create a perfect square. Or I'm sorry, not a perfect square, but a perfect cube, right? So this is a rectangular cube right here, but we're going to create a square cube, a perfect square cube. So first, what we want to do is tap on the sketch, and you can either create your square with the line tool by drawing your lines, and connecting them and whatnot. But the quicker way to go about it is to go ahead and tap the rectangle and draw out your rectangle on the plane, and keep an eye on the measurements. So we are at 45 millimeters by 45 millimeters. So what we want to do now is tap exit sketching, tap the X to exit the sketching, and you just tap on the square one time to bring up these controls. If we drag up like this, we'll be able to create our cube. And at 45 millimeters high, we now have a perfect cube that is 45 millimeters on the x-axis, 45 millimeters on the y-axis, and 45 millimeters on the z-axis as well. And that is the basics of how you start drawing in Shapr3D. Keep an eye out for the additional tutorials that I have coming up, where we get into some more complex, or not even complex, but just, some additional things that you can do with 3D objects in Shapr3D. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.